Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, and I help people overcome retroactive jealousy. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to get over the final hump of retroactive jealousy. Maybe you are somebody that doesn't have as many intrusive thoughts anymore, no need for compulsive behaviors anymore, but maybe you just have a little bit of final lingering anxiety that just kind of seems to stick around with you that you just can't seem to get rid of. In this video, we'll talk about what I think is the most powerful step in order to get rid of this final little piece of retroactive jealousy, final piece of anxiety, so you can feel complete, full, and be able to, let's say, just take a big breath of fresh air once more without these anxious feelings anymore. So we'll get to that in today's video. Before we do though, if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button, that'll activate YouTube's algorithm and get this video out to more people that need to see it. So I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you want some more help in overcoming retroactive jealousy, please check out those links in the description below before you go. Sign up for any of my retroactive jealousy courses and I'll throw in my email address absolutely free email coaching with any course you purchase. Okay, so how do we get over this final hump, the final hump of retroactive jealousy? You might have done everything else. The intrusive thoughts have stopped. The need for compulsive behavior, you recognize it doesn't help you, so you've stopped doing that. You're actually feeling pretty good, but there just might be a little bit of lingering anxiety, a little lingering negative emotion that's kind of, balled up in here that you still feel on a regular basis for the most part. And, you just want to release it. You just want to get rid of that last little bit. Here's my best suggestion to do that. I'm actually going to share with you a clip from an Eckhart Tolle video because when this was taking place in my own life, this is what I really needed to hear when it came to this lingering feeling that was inside of me, this lingering anxiety. What was that final kick that I needed to overcome this, to have this feeling completely dissolve forever, right? That final little step. I just needed this anxiety to dissolve. What did I need to do? And this video from Eckhart Tolle really just, it gave me the answer that I needed. So I want to share that with you in this video. So take it over, Eckhart Tolle.
I'm aware of fear that is almost continual in me, and in spite of my awareness of the anxiety and fear, it does not seem to lessen. I know you talk about in any given moment there's never a problem, but when you're terrified all the time, there is a problem because you are afraid. Happens to be here, and of course is connected to what we've just been saying. Now this is somebody here who a lot of the time is in a state of fear or anxiety. What to do? You can't get rid of being terrified, being in a state of fear most of the time. What you can do is not to allow the fear to rise up into your mind and control your thought processes, because then that would be a normal thing when you are identified. The emotion that's there rises into your mind, and then it causes you to think thoughts that correspond to the emotion, fearful thoughts in this case. And then you would get a vicious circle building up between the emotion of fear, the thoughts you think, which are fearful thoughts, which give more energy to the emotion. So the more fearful thoughts you think, the more it perpetuates the fear that you feel. So to sever the link between the emotion that you feel and your thought processes, what you do is, and this is not pleasant, but it's possible, you place your attention on the emotion, you feel it. It's unpleasant, but it's not going to kill you. It might kill you if you allow it to rise into your mind, because you might even commit suicide if you can't stand this anymore, but it will not kill you in itself. So feel it, and then you shine the light of awareness on it. And you may have to do that a lot. And at first, it's not pleasant, but it's a burning up of the old emotion. And the only way to get rid of it is to accept it as it is right now. If you want to get rid of it, you can't. But that complete acceptance of what is actually the doorway through it. It's the transformation of it. And if it's extreme, that can become your main meditation in life, and that will become your main teacher. And that will bring about your transformation. In some people's lives, there is one huge disability, one huge source of suffering or pain. It could be a physical disability, it could be a situation like being in prison, it could be an emotion like that you carry inside that doesn't want to go away. In certain people's lives, there is one major thing that seems to color your entire life and affect your entire life, and seemingly makes it impossible for you to ever be free or happy or joyful. But if that one thing, if you surrender to it, allow it to be, and make it as a continuous spiritual practice, you need nothing else. That one thing will transform you if you surrender to it. And there will come a point when you are grateful that you had to go through that, because it will have taken you, it will be the greatest spiritual teacher. Allow it to be. Acceptance, I call it acceptance of the seemingly unacceptable. Acceptance of the unacceptable is the great source of grace in this world. It's just a miracle.
Okay, so there you go. That was what really struck it for me. That was really what I needed to hear when it came to that last bit of lingering anxiety. Again, just feel it, put my attention on it, shine what he says, your light of awareness on it. And you'll notice that it starts going away. It starts burning up that old feeling inside of you. It's the burning up of the old emotion. Again, it doesn't feel good, but it cannot kill you. And I think that was the main thing I needed to hear, that sitting with this feeling, again, putting all my attention on it, wasn't going to do me any harm whatsoever. Knowing this is just a feeling. This is just a feeling. It cannot harm me. And the more I do this, I just sit with it, shine my light of awareness on it, put my attention on it, the faster I'm going to overcome this. It's no longer resisting that feeling anymore. I think that's the big key, is there's no longer a need to resist and say, no, this is wrong, this is bad, I need to get rid of this as quick as possible. When we start doing that, we are resisting it. We're saying, I shouldn't feel this way, right? Of course, I know we shouldn't feel this way, but when we really proclaim it to ourselves in our mind on a regular basis, we create a whole nother layer of anxiety on top of the anxiety. We feel anxious because we're anxious. We feel anxious because we are feeling that anxiety. So when we stop resisting it and just kind of allow it to be there, feel it, take a breath. I personally almost like to relish in it, turn it on its head. I've talked about it a lot in this video. Turn it on its head and say, I like this feeling. This feels good. This feeling means I'm doing everything right. This feeling means I'm healing. This feeling means I'm doing perfect. And literally with that, it helped me just be satisfied feeling this way, feel okay feeling this way. And the more I felt it without judging it, the quicker it burned up and dissolved, and the faster I was out of retroactive jealousy. So I want to kind of push you to try that in your own life. That lingering anxiety that might still be there, sit with it. Don't wish for it to go away. Don't say this is wrong, this shouldn't be this way, I need to get over this quick, I need this to go quick. Just take a breath and sit with it. Feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Relish in it if you want to, but shine your light of awareness on it. And when you put all your attention on there and you feel it, you'll notice, one, when you're feeling it without judging it, it doesn't hurt as bad. The pain kind of goes away. The feeling kind of goes away. It starts dissolving more and more and more and more and more, just by shining your light on it for 30 seconds. But the more you do this on a consistent basis, again, it's the burning up of the old emotion. It's that spiritual awakening that Eckhart was talking about. This is the only thing you'll need to get to that level of awakening. The only thing you'll need to do. And that goes into whole other topics as to why we're going through retroactive jealousy. This is our gateway to our big awakening in our life. And this is the final step that you have to go through to really get to that next level. You should be proud of yourself. You should be feeling amazing at this point because you are at the end. This is it. This is it. Just a little bit further to go. Try this exercise that Eckhart Tolle recommends, and you will be on that other side of retroactive jealousy in no time at all. If you enjoyed today's video, please take a moment and smash the like button so we can get the video out to more people that need to see it. Also, subscribe if you have not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. That's it for me for now, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic, fantastic day today. I will see you in the next video.